Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna take a look at another cool gaming product. It's a Hitbox, the new DUELPAD A16 with a Kale Chalk V2 low profile switches. And as always, without losing any more time, let's open the box and take a look inside. So you start right up with a little business card with dual pad contacts if you have any doubts. Next we have which appears some rubber fits or rubber pads. This is a tool to remove the button caps and also the switches. Next, some metallic fits with elevation option. Of course, the USB-C to USB-A connector cable. And of course, a quick start guide with all the important informations. Finally, we get our hands on the A16 dual pad and also on a custom skin. On the order, you can choose between different skins or make your own. Message them before you buy it to get more information about that. As for the dual pad itself, it came in white base. Not bad, I kinda like it. And in my case, with the Kale V2 switches, we get the clear buttons too. Just we can get a clear picture of this DUELPAD A16, here's some details about the buttons. So, along as the direction buttons A, B, X, Y, etc., we have on the top right the turbo, the home, the select and the start button. That's all on the face of the DUELPAD. On the right side we get a USB-C A port, which is a pass-through port, which is used for authentication in some consoles like PS4, PS5, Xbox, etc. You should contact them for more information in this particular mode. On the top back, we got the focus switch, which basically disable all the buttons that aren't necessary for the game at the moment, and also disable the LEDs. We got the D-pad switch that allows you to choose the different behaviors on the D-pad, and also the SOCD switch to select between different modes too. And of course, for the final, we got the USB-C port that is used to connect the device to the computer or the console. I almost forgot, we also have a small LCD screen in front which gives us some information that we will check it later. Not very important, but this is how the switches sound. And as you can see, this is how the Kale low profile switches look. Again, not very important, but it's funny to look at. For the bottom pads, I will use the metallic ones with elevation option. However, you can choose whatever you want. To apply the card skin, it's a little bit more tricky because we will need to unbolt all the screws around the dual pad to lift the acrylic top case to put the skin underneath. And shortly after, the dual pad gets a new face. I kinda dig it, it's quite cool. So just before we start testing this thing, the dual pad has a web app where you can change and customize a lot of different stuff. For that, just hold the start button on the dual pad and then connect the USB directly to your computer. Then on the browser, just navigate to the link IP displayed on the LCD screen and you are in on the configuration page. Once here, as you can see, you can change and customize pretty much everything. You can see all the inputted methods, LED settings, mapping buttons, etc. And now it's time to finally plug it in and test it. And I'm gonna do it with my custom PlayStation 3 Slim. Before you plug it into your device, basically you need to tell the DualPad what kind of device you will use. As you can see on the quick start guide, basically for my case I need to press and hold the X button and then connect the USB cable to my PlayStation 3. And then the DualPad will know that is now connected to a PlayStation 3. One way to check if you made the right selection is check the LCD screen. You should see, for example, the input for PC or PlayStation 3, PS4 for PS4 and PS5, and so on. Also, as you can see, all the buttons are backlit and you can change the way it looks, the brightness, etc. Just take a look at the quick start guide for all the available modes. And with all that, let's try some Mortal Kombat and see how this thing finally performs. And I gotta try this DualPad in my DIY all-in-one retro gaming PC. I think this looks so freaking cool. Absolutely love it. So for the final conclusions, there are quite few things that I think it's a plus in this DualPad. The V2 switch buttons that are already well known in the market, and I personally think they are quite good. The lag, they say this is an almost zero lag device. For me, is zero because I don't notice any lag at all. The overall build quality, that also is very good, and also not super important, but for a person like me that always like different things, the fact that you can customize your own skin theme is also cool. So overall, for the price, I think it's a pretty nice hitbox with an awesome quality. So, if you want to buy one of these, I'll leave you the link in the description below. And of course, if you have any doubts or want to have some things checked or tested, just let me know. As always, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.